But as long as I don't have something like that happen, then yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I mean, of course, like, obviously I want to play Classic. And, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Classic WoW. I think that a lot of people might have gotten this wrong impression because they're like, oh, Asmongold hates Classic WoW now. No, I don't at all. Like, I'm really, really excited for the fucking game. Like, I'm more excited for Classic WoW probably than, like, anything else right now in WoW. Right? More excited than the next expansion or anything like that. Now, obviously, I want the next expansion to happen, but it's just I'm more excited for that one. Okay, that's basically what I'm trying to say. It's always been scheduled for July, but they just pushed it back a week for the World First race. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, that's why? Man, I was reading on Twitter. People said they pushed it back because the devs said the Classic was dead. Wait, what do you mean? I thought that's what it was. I thought the Jug of the 5 get the community subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm reading this other dumb shit. The people saying that Classic's dead. That's why they're not doing a stress test for it. They don't even care anymore, right? They're like, okay, we're just going to bring this shit out. Nobody's going to like it anyway, so fuck it. And I don't know about that, man. Seems a little bit unlikely, but, you know, that's the way it goes. You believe posts on Twitter still? I don't believe posts on Twitter, but I listen to them. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of the way that everybody does things. But yeah, anyway, I'm planning on getting the essence for PvP in just a little bit. Farm these fuckboys out, and it's going to be just that easy. Who's this dick sucker? Alright, I'm not going to attack him. I don't want to fuck with this guy. Especially in the elite zone. This could be a real cock. But let's see. I'm going to use these here. I'll use my thing too. Why not? There we go. Burn these guys down. You gotta stop reading rumors saying Classic is dead. Well, I mean, I think that the thing is that a lot of people that were playing the beta stopped playing the beta. And I think that's something that a lot of people didn't really expect to have happen because they were like just so, as I said, they were so like caught up in the idea that Classic WoW is like this game, the one game to end all games, the greatest game of all time. And as soon as Classic WoW comes out, then nobody's ever going to want to play anything else. And retail is going to be completely dead. And nobody's ever going to play retail. Like, they might as well just cancel BFA because everybody's going to only play Classic now. And BFA sucks. Like, all of these things were never going to happen, right? Everybody knows that. Arcane Cash Key. Oh, it's right here. Okay, and we killed these guys. All right, it's easy. Playing beta is useless after a while. Completely understandable. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, like, whenever the 30 beta came out, people were very excited for it. They were spending tons of time and money and everything like that in the game. And then, obviously, as time went on, people just kind of lost interest in it for a number of reasons. Now, I think it would be naive to say that being a beta wasn't a factor. I think that was a huge factor, probably the biggest factor. But even with that taken out of the equation, I do still think people are going to run dry on content in the same way that people did on the beta, right? That's really the only thing that I'm trying to say. I guess, like, to me, I don't really like fanboyism. And whenever I see fanboyism, I always want to push back on it because, you know, I don't know. It's not really contrarian, but I just feel like it's like delusional people, you know what I mean? And that's kind of the way that I... Is this it? Accept a gift from your companion. Just a second. Let me go up to the top. All right, 1 second, boys. This is it, boys. This is it. Okay. Mount God. What about people who say you're unrealistically negative about Classic? I feel like I'm probably in one of the best places to evaluate Classic WoW and evaluate it as a game that people are interested in, because not only do I understand you know, the game and I'm playing it regularly, but I also stream and I'm parsing out feedback from thousands of people a day. So I think that I'm probably the most qualified person to make that judgment out of anyone. So I mean, like, and there's a few other people, but no, I mean, am I wrong about that? I mean, I don't know who else would know it better than I do. Yeah, I mean, really. Is that negative about Classic? Just forget about it? Yeah, that's basically it. What? Is not negative? Yeah, I mean, I know that. Comparing non-permanent beta drop-off to a permanent release is pretty dumb. It was 99% the reason why people lost interest. I don't know about that. I don't think that's entirely true. In our time together, I've learned much, both about my own abilities and about your people. You are selfless in the face of challenge. Much like our own, I consider us kin. For some time, I have been training a snapdragon that I found as a pup. He is a worthy mount, and I have been waiting for a worthy hunter to ride him. I believe I have found that hunter. Here, he is yours. Take care when feeding him. The poison is no less lethal to a friend. Alrighty. Here we go. Son of a fucking bitch. Whew, there it is, boys. There it fucking is. The same skeleton. Let me see what kind of skeleton this is. It looks like it's a, it's a tiger skeleton, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tiger skeleton. Yeah, Wyvern. Yeah, maybe a Wyvern too. This one looks really fucking nice though. I like this mount a lot. I'm probably not going to ride it a whole lot right now, but whenever we do some BGs, maybe I'll ride it into battle. I think that's like the best thing to do. On the next stress test, you have to get Blizzard to spawn a raid boss again. Let's fight together. All right. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Just give me 1 second. Can somebody invite me up to a realm where Soundless is up? I want to go ahead and make sure that I kill him. And it's war mode on, by the way. So make sure Soundless. Okay, no, he's not up. Yeah, invite me to a realm with war mode on with Soundless up. I'm going to go ahead and try and kill him real quick. The Nick Fit, thank you very much for the 10 gifted community subs. Thank you very much, man. I fucking appreciate that. Thank you, Nick. Okay, what about this here? Okay, this is a random level 100 person. Okay, next person. Let's go. All right. Is he up already? Let's see. Okay, I'll double check here. Okay, he just randomly left. Okay, I guess that was like I guess I just got trolled there. I'm not sure. Okay. The fish guy was just trying to play to be annoying. How do you get 200 pearls in a night? I farm the fuck out of the alts, man. It's pretty goddamn simple. Nobody understands that. I'm going to show you guys basically the way that I handled it, right? I'll just go ahead and go with these guys. So here's how I did the pearls, all right? For a lot of people that obviously didn't know. So what I needed to do is I went and I got my, what do you call it? I got all of my alts. I completed the entire quest line up to the point to where you had to do 3 mercenary quests. Then after I did, is this going to kill me? I don't think it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me, right? Yeah, it's going to kill me. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was surprised by that. Okay, let me try this again. That was pretty fucking embarrassing, but I guess that's the way it goes. Okay, which pet battle add-on do you use? I use a lot of different pet battle add-ons. It's not just one, actually. Beta show people the big grind with none of the rewards of the big grind. Well, the rewards of the big grind are all perceived based around the amount of people that are playing and the people that are able to, you know, get excited about the things that you've done in the game, right? So if you don't have... I mean, I don't know, I could write out like an essay about this if people wanted, okay? Because as I said, I just feel like people are really being unrealistic about this entirely. Classic WoW obviously is a very good game, but it's not going to have like the lasting power of Infinity. You know what I mean? There's going to be some people that are going to really enjoy the game and play it for a long time, but most people are going to, like, they're going to grind to a point and then they're going to stop playing at that point. That's the way that it goes. And I don't think that it matters if it's beta or if it's the real game. People are going to reach that point and then go into maintenance mode and stop playing the game as much. That's the way that it's worked with every single game. Like every single WoW expansion. Even like the good WoW expansions. It's still the same thing. You have like people basically that are playing a lot, and then as time goes on, they kind of go into maintenance mode. It's the same even in like 8.2, right? Or in BC, you know? As soon as it comes out, you're farming out all of your reputation. Every game. Yeah, it's every game. And that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not even... As I said, I just feel like people are being entirely unrealistic. And let's see, beta equals real game. Every time beta hype is measurement of classic hype is a retard. Well, wait a minute. So how is beta hype not an indicator of the interest in the game? Like, whenever the interest in, like, any game has come out on beta, and it's been very, very high, the game has done well. Like, how many games didn't do well in beta, but did well whenever they came out? I can't imagine or think of any of them, honestly. So that's, yeah, I mean, it's not even the case. Twitch isn't the whole world. Well, I'm not basing it off of Twitch. I think that a lot of people are thinking that I'm basing it off of Twitch. I was on the beta every single day. I saw how the player base declined over time. You know, it's not like I'm immune to seeing that. Obviously, like, yes, Twitch Twitch is like a big factor, right, for me, because I'm streaming on Twitch. I know a lot about Twitch, but it's not like that's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to just look at the amount of people playing on a beta, seeing it declining over time, and say to yourself, hey, maybe there's something more to this thing, you know? Like, that's all I'm really trying to say. It's nothing unreasonable at all. Of course, it's declined. It's a closed beta. Why would that matter? I mean, I feel like that's... The closed beta argument in that case only makes sense if you would imply that people that are outside of the closed beta... It's still like... Are you dumb? No, Sorry, I don't know why I'm so bad at explaining things on my stream. I've been like... I don't know why. I've just been... Recently, it's been so hard for me to explain these like really simple concepts to people. And it makes me wonder if I'm retarded or if everybody else is. So here's basically the point that I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter if it's a closed beta or not, because you're evaluating individual player experiences. So it doesn't matter if you're taking 1 million player experiences or 1,000 player experiences. You can still extrapolate the idea of a player experience declining and player interest declining based off of 1,000 people or 1 million people. So because it was a closed beta and they only invited 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 people, then their interest will probably mirror the interest of the general population whenever the game comes out, because the way that they were invited, aside from streamers, was not based on any sort of a specific gameplay requirement. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I just sometimes I need to sit down and just explain myself clearly. That's what I meant to say. All right, an environment driven by community participation. Well, the entire Blizzard said that they were happy with the population of the server. So if you're not happy with the way that server went, and you think that the community went downhill too fast, then you should be talking to Blizzard about having more people on the server. That's basically the problem. Let's see, where's this? Okay, I need to get one more here. All right, just get these. I guess I might as well before I go and do the, I do the benthic gear. I'll probably do that. They invited a bunch of just chatting streamers. Yeah, I mean, but they did invite a lot of streamers. But just because they invited a lot of streamers didn't mean that they didn't invite other people. The truth is, the streamers were the only ones that were still playing the game because they were playing it for viewers. Like, and so that even is wrong, even if you want to use that as an argument. It's still a wrong argument. Pokimane? Okay, so Pokimane gets invited. That's one person. That's one person. How is that an argument? It's literally one person. There's thousands of people on the server. And there's one person that gets invited that you don't think deserves it, and now all they do is invite random just chatting streamers? I mean, come on, that's insane. Only one person quits beta, that's one person. Yeah, exactly. Betas are not permanent. Only reason I don't play them, progress on them is pointless in a beta. Well, I mean, and that is, I think it's a factor. I mean, I didn't say that it's not a factor, but I do still think that a lot of people that at least... And also, these are people that are hitting level 40. I'm not talking about people that hit level 5 and then quit because it's a beta. I'm talking about people that have invested, you know, hundreds of hours into the beta over time that I had played with over time, and then I stopped seeing those individuals log on. So if the limiting factor for that individual was the fact that it was a beta, they would not have initially started playing the game, or they wouldn't have invested that much time to begin with in it. So again, that's also contradictory. It doesn't even make sense and refute my argument. You can't do shit at 40. And that is probably the main thing, right? Is that... Oh, wait, is he up? I don't think I can kill all 4 of them, man. There's no fucking way. Yeah, I can. It's off to a good start. Where's the other guy?